Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest, most surprising game launches of the entire year, Hades 2. How on earth did a sequel manage to generate this much excitement right out of the gate? Well, that's what we're going to figure out. So, get this, just hours after its shadow dropped into early access, no warning, just bam, it's here, Hades 2 had over 100,000 people playing it at the same time. I mean, to put that into perspective, that's a number that most big-budget, fully released games can only dream of hitting. And this game, it's not even technically finished yet. That's just wild.
You know, that incredible number tells you something really important. This isn't just another sequel, it's a genuine cultural event. The first Hades completely changed the game for roguelikes, setting this incredibly high bar, and it looks like Hades 2 is more than up for the challenge.
And at the very heart of this new adventure is our brand new protagonist, Melinoë, the princess of the underworld. Now what's cool is that unlike her brother Zagreus from the first game, she's not trying to escape. Oh no, her mission is to go deeper, to take on the Titan of Time himself, Chronos, to save her entire family. Talk about high stakes.
So this new mission really sets the stage for a journey that's super personal and packed with emotion for Melinoë. Let's dig into how her story's actually woven into every single part of the game.
What makes the story so gripping is that it's not just some window dressing for the action. The game is just masterful at weaving together this lightning-fast combat with a really rich story. Every chat you have, every bond you forge with the gods and spirits, it all feels like it has a real impact. It makes every attempt, every run feel truly significant.
But look, a great story is only half of what makes this game tick. The other half? It's that core gameplay loop, that infamous, addictive, okay, just one more run feeling that will have you playing way later than you planned. And the combat, man, the combat in Hades 2 is like a beautiful, chaotic dance. It's so thrilling and strategic, but it is tough. The underworld is always changing, throwing new enemies, new traps, new layouts at you that will constantly test your skills and your strategy. And this all feeds right into that classic roguelike cycle. You fight your heart out, you collect these awesome divine powers, and then, eventually, you're gonna get taken down. It's just inevitable. But here's the magic of Hades 2. Death is never the end. It's actually a key part of the game. It's your chance to learn, get stronger, unlock more of the story, and then dive back in, ready for revenge. And this whole cycle of growth leads to this incredible, deep system of customization. In this game, you're not just getting stronger, you're literally forging your very own path to victory. It all starts with your choice of nocturnal arms. These are the game's incredible magic weapons. You've got everything from quick as lightning blades to heavy-hitting ranged weapons, and each one has a totally unique feel and its own special moves. Just trying them all out to find your favorite is a huge part of the fun. And you know, mastering one is absolutely key to making it through. But the real secret to success is learning how to layer all these different power systems together. So you start with your weapon, right? That defines how you're going to play. Then, as you go, you get these boons, which are basically gifts from the Olympian gods that give you awesome new abilities. On top of that, you can equip Arcana cards for these powerful background bonuses. The real magic happens when you find a combo that just clicks, when all these pieces work together to create a build that is totally uniquely yours.
But Hades.io isn't just about the intense combat, not at all. It's this breathtaking world that's brought to life with a stunning, hand-painted art style and a story that will absolutely pull you in. You can really see how the art style is built on these two amazing pillars. First, you've got this incredible character design that makes these ancient gods and goddesses feel so alive and full of personality. And second, you've got these rich, detailed environments that make the underworld feel like a real, lived-in, ancient place. Seriously, it is so worth it to just stop for a second and soak in the backgrounds. The story here isn't just told in dialogue, it's baked into the world itself. You see crumbling statues, ancient ruins. All of it whispers little pieces of the underworld's history, rewarding you if you just take the time to really look around. All of this combines to tell a really emotional story. As you keep playing, your relationships with this massive cast of characters, some new, some familiar, are constantly evolving. A new run might unlock a new conversation that completely changes how you see someone. It's all about these characters and their tangled-up destinies.
So, after all that, all the new features, the insane launch, we have to ask, does Hades 2 actually live up to all this hype? Is it really a worthy successor to the original masterpiece?
When you put the two games side by side, you can really see the evolution. The first game was super fast and direct. Hades 2 is much more strategic, more complex.
The way you get stronger is way more flexible, with tons of options for customization. And it just blows the doors open on the world of Greek mythology. It's not just more of the same. It's a deeper, richer, and honestly, bigger experience.
And it's also really important to remember that the game is in early access right now. So what does that mean? It means that even though it already feels super polished and is just jam-packed with stuff to do, it's still growing. The developers are actively listening to what the players are saying, which gives all of us this unique chance to help shape the final version of the game.
So the big question, should you play it right now? Well, if you love action games, or you were a fan of the first Hades, it's an absolute no-brainer yes. If you're totally new to this kind of game, just know you'll need to be a little patient. There's a bit of a learning curve. But if you're a mythology nerd, or you're one of those people who gets a real kick out of being part of a game's development, then honestly, now is the perfect time to jump in.
Look, Hades 2 builds on the foundation of a modern classic, and it adds all these new layers of depth, strategy, and incredible storytelling. It's a tough, beautiful, and deeply rewarding dive into Greek mythology. So really, the only question left is, are you ready to take on the Titan of Time?